She's back. So the chick who cheated on the streamer with her own cousin is back. And this time she's telling her side of the story. Y'all gotta hear this, man. And look, man, today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna analyze her body language and other things, other nuances and subtleties that I don't think Poetic Flacco caught. So we're gonna pay attention to that. Pay attention.
I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off.
All right, what's the first thing y'all notice? The background change. What's going on? All right, so you see that the door is open, and I don't know what that is, but I think it's like some type of glass or something back there, right? So it's dark now, it's light there. So it's a different time of the day the way I'm seeing it.
Things
But
that
it
have
look
been
like it's
released
nighttime. It's
on the
just
internet and the
some
things that
light.
have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I did not have
Whoa, that was 3 different reshoots. What the heck? What just happened right there?
hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I did not.
What the heck? This is clear rehearsal, reshoots. Yo, homegirl was in there writing bars. She was like, I need to write this. I gotta rewrite this. Hold up, I was about to freestyle it, but nah, let me do it over. Let me do a retake.
Have any sexual intercourse with anybody
Them eyebrows is moving kind of funny.
outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely
Why why does that need to be a rumor? After you got caught in the end, who cares? But let's keep going.
false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred that we made together.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? Yo, what the fuck is happening?
Which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred that
Again, y'all seeing this, right?
we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. Me and my ex were involved in
Another time, a different time of the day. See, now you see there's artificial lighting coming from in front of her. Just look at her face. Look, you see this right here? It's daytime. It's daytime. Do you see? This is natural light. This is natural light. You don't see nothing. You don't see no light source coming over her shoulder. Look at right here where the cursor is at. I don't know if y'all can see the cursor. Hang on for a second. Let me see. I don't know. I think I might have did something. Hang on for. Let me just adjust these settings real quick. Yep. You should be able to see the cursor. All right, bet. So look at her shoulders. You see it? There's no light over her shoulder. You see a shadow on her shoulder. Now pay attention.
that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. Me and my ex were involved.
Different time of the day. So now you see that
that we
extra
made
shadow.
together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. Me and my ex
See, the light source is now coming from in front of her. There's light coming from in front of her. Look at her face. There's light coming from in front of her. There's the shadow is more intense here on the side because the light is coming from in front of her and the darkness runs from the light, and that's how that works.
were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on.
Interesting choice words. You not in love with him no more. It was only like a week ago.
Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew.
She is such a liar, and she's a bad liar. Look at her face. Like, she keep looking to the left and down to the left and all of that.
He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints
she's
himself out to
spiteful and
be.
vindictive.
We had a lot of arguments throughout
Switching
our
up
relationship,
again.
which was normal. But what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
This chick had a solid 7 days.
We're not trying to,
Yeah.
no disrespect. We're not here to listen to his commentary. We're here to go through what she's saying, her body language, and all that other crazy shit that she got going on. This is so crazy to me.
Most part.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Y'all know body language is the majority of like communication. Every time when she speaks, she keeps looking to the left. The left side of the brain is where we get our creative thoughts from.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused.
Look at her eyes.
Stuff. Next thing I'm about to say are.
I'm gonna actually slow it down for y'all. Pay attention to her, how her eyes squints when she acknowledges the cardinal sin that she's about to commit. Pay attention. I'm gonna just slow it down.
Serious allegations that I know men often get falsely.
What is this look? Y'all recognize this look? Do y'all recognize it? I recognize the look. First of all, bullshit, everything you saying. For one, shut the fuck up. But 2, you don't even believe what you're saying. There's some clear energy, some deceit, and it takes, you can't say it with a straight face because that demon that's in you, they can't, you know what I'm saying? They're being convicted right now as you're lying while telling this to the whole world. Look at this shit. This is hard for her to do.
Allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
And then immediately retreats to looking down and to the left to create that next thought. But because you just got confronted with something that you just acknowledged that you're doing that's super egregious, and you just did it. Wow. While acknowledging that it's always done by women. This is horrible. And then she had a PR team that coached her to do this. That's why you keep seeing these reshoots too. I think that she's watching the video, then playing the back and looking at it, and then re-recording it to see how it goes with that, and then did a horrible job of editing the video too.
But at the end,
oh yeah, let me go ahead and fix that. Fix that real quick for y'all.
Today, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time
you could have shut the fuck up.
And he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did.
And it hurt, and I cried.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very...
Now the door... So this is the shit that I was talking about.
Him to stop,
what the fuck?
But he never did. At the time...
So now the whole background just shifted into a white abyss. You see the doorknob hanging out, and it looks like it's Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that happen, and why did that happen? That's what you got to ask yourself. We now still looking at,
I cried,
come on, bro.
And I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time
now
of
there's
my
a light
essay,
source coming from
me,
her right side.
Which in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
I'm blurring everything out, by the way, because the ex
and left me in a
seats of her.
All right, so after she said all of that, they exposed the text messages where she's begging him, and this is just a couple weeks ago. Like I said, it was all good just a week ago. She begging him, I'll do anything for you. I'll get you a streaming university. I'll get you the Hellcat you wanted. I'll get you the doodle. Whatever, man. We already been through this shit. This is crazy, though. she's begging him, telling him they should do all this stuff for him, you know, and it's like, yo, if somebody was doing all these things you just now said was done to you, and you finally got yo freedom, why go back? We know about Stockholm syndrome, but like I don't believe her.
Thing is, if it was a he back take me in the police,
I already told y'all how I felt.
Was supposed to look like. It felt like a breach in our privacy.
Let's
I was
go
mind
back.
that
I
was
gotta look at
heavily
every moment.
repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. It felt like a breach in our privacy.
Why is everything that she's saying sound like she's about to cry? It's clear that this is not a continuous shot. So how do you keep that same energy for every time you go back to reshoot this? Like why can't you just tell the story with a straight face and a straight tone? It's clear that you're putting on theatrics. So that's already clear. The time of day is not the same. Obviously, a large amount of time has passed by because you can see that the like I said, the light source has changed from different angles and stuff. That's not necessary if it's the same time of day and you're filming a continuous shot, or even if you're just doing reshoots within the same time of day. Why does that part of your screen and background keep changing? Like, what are you saying? Oh, hold up. Let me get up and move the light real quick so I can say this next part. Like, what the fuck? That's not relevant. If this is all, let's say this is done within the same hour. Don't you think that's a lot of times to keep on reshooting and to keep moving the angle of the light source? I'm just
I know
saying.
a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it.
No, you
However,
did it. It's
do
not undoable. It's not undoable. You did it. So what the fuck? This is what I'm talking
want to
about.
come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love.
What is that? Like, what is that look? What is that look? Like, who, when you talk to people, do you find yourself looking down to the left like that before you say something? Yeah, I know. I don't look at people like that. When I'm talking to them, I look them in their eyes. And even if I'm not looking in their eye, I might look down to the right, maybe to the, glance to the right every now and then, just to kind of break the contacts. But like she's looking down to the left and there's nobody in front of her but a camera. So I don't get it. Like, that's weird to me.
Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help.
As I get stronger, POP, hold it down. After I get stronger. Listen, you the one that needs help. Nobody needs your help. We ain't asking for this. We just here to scrutinize every activity that you got going on because it's some juicy shit.
Can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down.
I have screamed fear women in the past, like a new level. I almost
to my community. I can't, bro. This shit is bad funny.
She done turned that against them.
There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point. Because I've never forced myself onto you.
Not the point.
Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why? You know why? Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant. I'd be chilling in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you, because I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day. Like, bro, when we were long distance, we was literally cracking every single day, 2 times a day. In the moment I told her, I don't want to do it, I can't do it, she would gaslight me, say I don't love her. She would start crying. She would just force me, bruh.
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay, yes. Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always.
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping because I actually was supposed to be focused on her. But yeah, he debunks all of that. She's a liar, you know what I mean? Like, it's clear as day.
Type of idea that this day was coming, I don't know. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Who do you guys think, man? I think clearly.
Like I said, man, I don't believe her. But let me know what y'all think. You feel me? I always say opinions are like assholes, and just like assholes, everybody got one, and you ain't got to give a shit about mine. But I do want to know what yours is. I'm out.